Welcome back to Peter's World. Today we join Peter as he is invited into the timeless elegance and luxury of Round Hill Hotel and Villas, where oceanfront rooms meet authentic Jamaican hospitality, nestled in the heart of beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Peter, I want to welcome you to One Love Villa Estate. This stunning 5-bedroom retreat is the newest additions to Round Hill. The main cottage features 3 elegant bedrooms, while just a short stroll away, you'll find 2 one-bedroom suites. Stepping into the main living and dining area, every corner speaks to the owner's love for Jamaican artistry. The furnishings, the artwork, even the smallest accents. Each piece was lovingly chosen right here on the island, showcasing our rich culture. Venturing beyond the cottage to the edge of the property, we have this beautiful, breathtaking view of the Caribbean Sea from the highest point of Round Hill. And hidden within these tropical greenery lies a gazebo, a quiet place to relax and soak in nature. This deep, serene lagoon-style pool, surrounded by tropical, vibrant foliage, feels like your own private tropical rainforest. Let's peek inside the first ground floor bedroom. It's outfitted with 2 double beds with louver doors to give you privacy from the adjacent sitting area. A bit further, you'll find a generously sized bathroom with an indoor shower. But wait till you see the outdoor one, perfect for rinsing off under the open sky. A deep soaking tub anchors the double vanity setup. The second bedroom on this level mirrors the first, but offers a king-sized bed, perfect for guests who love a little extra space. You'll get that same gorgeous view, and yes, both indoor and outdoor showers, plus a soaking tub that invites perfect relaxation. The living area here on the second level is open, flooded with light and sea breeze. And yes, the view from up here, amazing. Step out to the balcony and you can soak in this spectacular view. It's moments like this you won't forget. The master bedroom lies just beside this space, with direct access to the balcony. Its bathroom features a double sink and a soaking tub beside an indoor shower that overlooks a peaceful courtyard. You can even catch a glimpse of one of the standalone suites from here.
Round Hill Estate is still about 650 acres. It used to be a cattle and coconut and pineapple plantation. And then the actual Round Hill Bluff is where we are on. That is 100 acres that gave the whole estate the name. So the estate is still across the street. There's an old great house. It still is partially owned by Lord Monson's family. And it is still very much sort of an agricultural setting over there. And yet the waterfront and that beautiful peninsula, that bluff, that Round Hill Bluff that gave it the name, was purchased by John Pringle to develop 27 small cottages, and we still call them cottages, albeit now they've grown into luxurious villas, and 36 hotel rooms, and a hotel where people could have a beautiful beach with all the facilities of the time, from tennis to great food, great restaurant, great bar, and they just have a wonderful sort of time away from prying eyes. And to this day, you know, it has maintained that philosophy. And our secret sauce are the people that work here. Well, I've always believed in, once you connect your visitor with your destination emotionally, and art can do that so well, and food can do that so well, and people do that so well. You know, once you are succeeding in that effort, then you are going to bound them to you for life. I mean, they will come back year after year, because now they have truly experienced something that they may not find in other beautiful places. But because here we genuinely celebrate that, and they see that we actually live it, it works. And I have to give full credit also to our leaders in the tourism industry that promote the destination, you know, because we are so many things, and that's a great asset again of Jamaica, that has that tremendous diversity in its people, in its offerings, but also in its tourism offerings and what's available. Obviously, none of this is cheap. It costs money. These are beautiful homes. We call them cottages, but they're beautiful homes. They are rented at a very high rate, so we are not cheap in terms of, you know, attracting our customers, and people are willing to pay for it.
We have a very unique program here that's called See, Touch, and Taste. So you get to see the product, you get to touch it in our organic garden, and you get to taste it. The garden is actually run by David Hamilton. He's our head gardener. You saw him yesterday. And these are the products that we use on the island, and some of them are also in our garden. So I'm going to put you on a little spot there, Mr. Williams. Do you know what this is?
We call it sorrel.
This is highly used in December when they do their sorrel drink with their rum. I don't
Yeah.
know how much rum you really like, but down in Jamaica, they have some of the best rums in the world. In the kitchen, we have 5 different types of salts, and this is actually one of the salts that we also use in our preparation. Over here, we have the beautiful pimento. We have 3 different types of flavors in the thing. And I just broke one open so you can see it's quite fresh, and there's the little seed that's inside of it. And you have the flavor of the pimento berry, which is also cloves. So you smell cloves inside of it. There's a little bit of pepper essence inside of this. And then also you also have the pimento berry, which is also pimento. So it's 3 different types of flavors. So we also have your thyme. Thyme is very important, very expensive around this time now. There's thyme that we use in our pimento, our jerk seasoning, and all the different steamed fish. It has a beautiful flavor. We have our Scotch bonnet. We also have our turmeric. Turmeric grows in the garden, so this is our powdered turmeric that we have here. The wet jerk seasoning. And everyone thinks that jerk season has soy sauce in it. What it is a fermentation of all the spices. So everything, you have your pimento, you have your thyme, you have your Scotch bonnet, you have your cinnamon, and they grind up everything together. And it sits there in the barrel, and it starts to break it down, and this is the color that you get. And there's also vinegar base in it. This is known as lemongrass in Canada, and out here is known as fever grass in Jamaica. One thing about fever grass, it has that beautiful lemon flavor. So if you're driving in Jamaica, and you know sometimes we don't have the best of the roads out here, and you get car sick, stop on the side of the road, take this, break it up, and smell it. It's amazing flavor. It's just like lemon. Ginger. Jamaican has some of the best gingers in the world. Really spicy, really, really good. So I'm very fortunate to have good Jamaican ginger. Today what we have our fresh tuna. Our fresh tuna tartar and then mini toppers. So you get to develop and make your own toppers. So on top of that is actually coconut oil. But it's virgin coconut oil. What we do, we make our coconut oil here, we put it in the freezer, and we allow it to, we can grate it on a microplaner that goes right on top of it.
Oh, wow.
Here's your side condiments. You have your limes, you have your sriracha, and you have your fresh cilantro from our garden. And then you have your geyser skins that we make into mini wontons. And then over here, you have your plantain chips, and they're homemade plantain chips. The skin's still on these plantains, so try them. They're very crispy, very nice. And we have our homemade tapenade, which I guess really enjoy here.
Wonderful.
So enjoy.
Thank you.
You have your lettuce from your garden. And remember we talked about the opal basil? So that's the purple basil. So you have the holy basil, opal basil, the cilantro. We have also our sweet 100 cherry tomatoes, a little pumpkin seeds that's there, and a beautiful organic lime and lemon dressing.
So as you saw, Kevin Anderson, he just left tea time with Nicholas Monroe. Karlovic is also one that we're always invite here. So it's that caliber of player, and the amateurs are really good. We have a couple of guys here that played tournaments growing up, so they're at the 4 or 5 and up level. And then we have a few that are just lovers of tennis, so they play on the USTA circuits, and they're 3-0, but they just love the sport. What's been happening is, as we've gone through the seasons, pickleball has picked up tremendously, sometimes taking a lot of the tennis courts around. And as the groups that come in want to get a more inclusive atmosphere for their parties, they've been choosing pickleball. From the weddings, the bachelorette groups, because it's a little bit easier to pick up and it's a little bit more social. So a lot of them have been coming to Round Hill, and also they love our paddles. These Round Hill paddles from short court, they've been a hit, and it's just been amazing how many people we're able to get. And this is the ball for the so we're all set for the pickleball exhibition today. And it's been picking up for a reason though. It's easy to pick up, it's fun, and it's very inclusive. So you have a lot of the older guys, grandparents playing with their grandkids, and in a mix, and it's easier and a smaller court, so it's a little bit more flexible.
Head gardener David Hamilton took me on a walking tour across the Round Hill property to discover its charm. Much of the hotel's exquisite array of herbs, spices, and ornamental botanicals is sourced from the estate's own nursery. A heartfelt thank you to Pheona Jennings and the exceptional team at Round Hill for their incredible hospitality. And thank you all for joining me on yet another unforgettable adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you'll always be the first to know what's next. Until next time, this is Peter.